my fellow gamers, it is I, Wraith King, and welcome to Knight's Chronicle. I very much apologize for the, two extra logos on the side of the screen there. The reason those are there is because my original equipment did not work. I tried recording using my original equipment, and none of the buttons worked. I tried pressing a battle, I tried pressing anything, and nothing worked. The screen just didn't want to respond. The game apparently just wasn't very compatible with my original equipment. So I had to download something stupid, and I hate it a lot because it puts two extra logos on my screen. The one that says made with Keen Master or Kind Master, whatever the heck it's called, isn't all that bad because it's transparent and it isn't very colorful. But these two are pretty noticeable and they bother me like nobody's business. So I hope you guys don't mind that. Man, I hate this app. Man, but you know what? Hopefully they'll update the game and it'll end up being a little more compatible with my original equipment. But anyways, today I just wanted to show you guys the gameplay. I don't know if I'll make a full review, but part of me kind of wants to. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and review the game for you guys because I like it. First things first I have to tell you guys about is the fact that this has a very interesting hero system because it is both a star grade game. It has some shard mechanics in there, but it's not all that interesting, really. I'll tell you guys a little more about that later. But it is also a ranking game. These games are very different. They are rare. I have not seen one in about a year now. Ever since I played a card game, if I can remember, I saw this mechanic, and I really don't remember how much it works, but I can tell you why I call it a ranking game. Well, that is because there is a normal, and then there's a rare, then there's S rare, and then there's SS rare. I like to call those rankings. The highest rank is SS rare, of course, and as you can see, there are more hero lists with SS rare heroes than there are with S rare, rare, and normal, and that's actually pretty good. Take it, some games don't really have very many SS rare hero lists because there are few of them. There's usually just like, I'd say about like 20 of them, which is irritating because they're so freaking rare. But on this game, they're a little more common, so you should see a lot more people with the heroes. But anyways, these are my favorite characters right here. That girl and this guy right here, they're both unbelievably awesome. I love them so much. I will be showing you guys their animations first because I like them. I really do. There are a huge list of awesome animations on this game, but I'm going to show you guys these animations because I wanted to point out that these animations are a little more cinematic than really any mobile game I have seen in quite some time. Now, Seven Knights still takes the cake with detail because they have some very detailed animations, but these are much more cinematic. I'll show you what I mean. Another one of my favorites. Wasn't that epic? Now, you see what I mean by cinematic is there are more angles. You get to see their face a little more often. You might get to see them move their arms. It's just a little more mobile. The camera's more mobile. That's what I mean by cinematic. So, what do you guys think about the animations? By the way, Dellins is in the game. He looks a lot like him. Except his armor's a different color, that helmet looks a lot like Dellins. And of course the scythe. Wow. I guess they really just couldn't help but put Dellins in their games, could they? I guess he doesn't look that much like him, but he definitely does remind me of him. And his character is supposed to be very sinister. Let me show you his animation. Wasn't that epic? I mean, all of these heroes are really cool. Really, they are. But that isn't what makes this game so interesting to me. It is actually turn-based. It's been a while since I've seen a mobile turn-based game. Really, it has. And the gameplay here is pretty fascinating. Now, it's not Final Fantasy turn-based. It's not that detailed. But it still is pretty interesting. They have their basic attack abilities, and of course they have their ultimate abilities, which is like this right here. All of the characters have these kinds of abilities. Even, now I don't think the normal heroes do, and I don't think the rare ones do either. I think it's just the SS rare, the S rare, and that's pretty much it. I think they are the only ones that really have really animated abilities like this. Now, all of the abilities look awesome though, don't get me wrong. All of them look really cool. But of course the SS rare have the most impressive animations, don't get me wrong. Even though the S rare do have some pretty cool animations too, don't get me wrong. But if you want the coolest animations, of course you're gonna have to go for the SS rare, of course. But going back to the gameplay, is it something that I would play every single day? Now, I have seen this before. There are a few popular mobile games that do have turn-based combat, but none of them are this good, I'll be honest with you. None of them are this detailed, none of them are this cinematic at all. Most of them are pretty dang boring, actually. One of those mobile games being, you know what, I'm not even going to embarrass them, but there are a few turn-based games, but they're very old and they've been around for a long time, so I don't even think it's worth mentioning those. But this is definitely the best of its kind. But if you're looking for an extremely detailed and deep combat that has a lot of strategy and a lot of thinking, probably not the way to go, because there's not much here. Every hero has 2 active abilities, and of course they have their passive ability, along with just a basic attack. So you have a total of 4 things you can do every turn, which includes defend, use your special active ability, use your normal active ability, or just basic attack. Even though it doesn't sound like much, there's still a little bit of strategy here. So if you're looking for a strategy game, this definitely could be worth the download. Even if you're looking for something that's a little more strategy based, this is definitely something I can recommend. Now as for the story, I'll be honest with you, it lost me a little bit at the beginning when it said it's about a young boy just coming out of a village and it's his destiny. Yeah. It's kind of just the same old, and I kind of got a little irritated after hearing something I've heard almost a million times. Of course, I haven't heard it a million times, I would be exaggerating, but the truth is, it's been used a lot, and I'm a little tired of it. But you know what? I'll give it the benefit of the doubt and say that the story isn't all that bad. I read a little bit, I played a little bit into the story, and it's not as bad as I thought. It's actually pretty good. I'll leave it up to you guys to take a look at, because this is actually a pretty good game, regardless of the story. If you just want to play it, just have fun with the gameplay, it really is fun. Like, seriously, I just played the arena a little bit, I played through the story, it's actually really fun. And the fact that it's really giving, it's a game by Netmarble, of course it's giving. It's really good. It's simple to learn. It's fun to play. I can't recommend this game enough. Now, let me just say this really quick about that trailer. Netmarble, guys, if you're watching, I would love to see a Seven Knights anime. I would love to see it. I would love to see even this as an anime, because that animated trailer just left me wanting more of that. I want a lot more of that. If you guys can make anything like that, an anime, a movie, anything at all, you guys can have my money. Like, seriously, I'd pay to see this, because this is beautiful. I would love to see more like this. If you guys could add cutscenes like this in the game, or anything like this at all, I would really like it. I'm pretty sure the fans, everybody would feel the same way, I'm sure, because this trailer added so much more life to the world of Knights Chronicle. It really did. The same goes for Seven Knights when you guys did that animated trailer for that. You guys have a lot of talent with animation. I would love to see you guys do something more with this. Really, I would. So I think I speak for everyone when I say, please do make an anime. Make some sort of Seven Knights anime, or even a Knights Chronicle anime. We would love it. Absolutely love it. It would be epic. Now, how do I feel about this game? I like this game a lot. I do, to be honest with you. It is definitely one of my favorite RPG games. Now, I don't know if it's the best of the best, because as I said before, I have seen these mechanics in other games. I definitely have, so it's not the only of its kind. But I was going to tell you guys about the shard mechanic, and to be honest, it's not even noticeable. You can get heroes with essence on this game, but it's still technically shards because you need a certain amount of it, like 150 for an SS rare hero, and you can get those through town, and you can craft them in the laboratory. This still isn't the best way to get heroes because they are fairly easy to get through draw, and the drop rate for them, as I mentioned earlier, is pretty high. And they have a special event for Dark Knights and the White Knights in the shop right now, so if you want heroes from either one of those lists, download the game and they should give you enough gems to get a ×10 pack. But you know what, that's all the time I have left for this video, my fellow gamers. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like and please do subscribe to my channel. But until next time, my fellow gamers, take it easy for me and have a blessed day. Bye.